All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Glenmonarch 9-hole cup. Let's go to hole number 8. Hole number 8. Maybe. All right. I like to hit to the left-hand side because I want to come at it with my Hornet. If you want to hit out here, I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? I've done this hole so many times, and we all know you can lay up out here in the front and try. I'm going to bring out, I don't have any super big balls in this account. I do have a couple berserkers. I may bring out a berserker and see if I can get on one. Just see if it's possible, just to get that out of my system. Because if you can bring a berserker here and you can get on one, even if it's 3/4 easy, I'm practicing today, and I know the shot just hitting straight forward is going to be. I would try and bring, and what I will try and bring is my QB. Now, if you've got a lower developed QB and you don't have a lot of top spin on it, I still don't think you're going to have a hard time getting out into this area. You don't have to flirt too much with that rough out there. You don't have to pick up every single bit, but the more you pick up, the better. And the bigger the ball you bring, the more you're going to be into your mid or minimum in that short iron. So can you get this done with a white ball? Yes, but I would bring a bigger ball to try and make it so that I'm deeper into my short iron. It's not about the drive. Everybody thinks big balls are about the drive, like, oh, I'm doing the drive stuff. In most cases, you might be right. But here, in this case, it's not about the drive. It's about setting yourself up so you're more into your club, your short iron club, on the shot to get into the cup. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see if I want to just, it's been so long since I played this, and I know that if you're playing in the upper divisions where you've got a lot more wind, you can get on in one. I've seen it done, and I've done it. So I'll use an extra mile, and if I'm coming at it from that side, it's not going to matter. The whole thing here is it's not about what happens on any second shot. It's just to see if I can get out there on the first shot, and if there is a way to get on in one. So hole number 7. Hole number 8. Practicing, having fun, hanging out with my caddy, waving at all the crowd. You go to these practice rounds at a real tournament. They're playing the British Open. I guarantee you yesterday they were out there doing all kinds of weird stuff. Let's put all of that topspin on. Let's do everything. If I leave the wind in, it's going to push me out into this area right here. I'm going to leave the wind in and then put on maximum curl. So the only way that I could get that done would be to do a max overpower hook shot. Or bring an Apocalypse. Now this account has an Apocalypse, and I could have brought an Apocalypse on that. And Apocalypse does have a lot more curl. But I actually think that I probably could get that done with a max overpower hook shot. And I'm not sure I would have needed to bring a power 5 ball, because and where our opponent's at, right in that area, that's the spot. Obviously, if you can get closer to this rough up in the front here, if you look where our opponent's at, when you're taking this shot, ideally you'd want to be closer on this side right here. That little bit of distance can change where you're at in your club, so it doesn't take a lot. But coming out into here, and this is where I ended up. So if I'd have had just a little bit more curl, I didn't put any overpower on that because I was using such a big ball, but I think if I would have did max overpower with a 3-power ball, I very easily could have. If you can get your trajectory here where you can just get out in that spot, you've definitely increased your odds of getting towards it, you almost want to use this rough to slow you down. So you don't want to get your shot worked out so that you're coming out of that rough. You're actually going to have to use that rough. You're going to hit that rough and then it's going to blast through the rough. I'll practice that again in my 77 account, and I'll use a Titan, and I have, I think, a level 1. Awesome shot. Nice shot. Yay. Nice of our opponent to get on. One of the things is I'm sitting here talking, I wasn't paying attention to what they were doing. Hopefully they checked their red lines there so that we can get some read from them on what the red line situation was. But some of these holes in these older courses, and Glenmonarch is definitely an older course, there's shots that you can do. Some of these max overpower hook shots are some shots that you can do that will give you a leg up. And you have to at least explore them, because I guarantee you there's somebody out there exploring them. And if they're coming to this hole every time and getting an eagle, and the mass majority of people are going to come to this hole and get a birdie, and they're getting an eagle every single time, that's going to put them a leg up. And then these 9-hole cups, it's not about what you can do, in that series where you're getting better and better. You have to go out there, and in that round that you play on those 9 holes, you have to just pop off a round. So anything you can pick up during that round is definitely going to pay dividends. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Glenmonarch 9-hole cup. Today's practice round. Thanks for watching.